Yes, so Manchester City getting all important 3 goals there and a clean sheet. Let's get into it right away. City have lost key players. They don't look like they've plugged all their holes yet, but they look pretty comfortable in this game. Snap thoughts on them.
Yeah, I think it was a game between the Premier League champions and then the championship champions, if I may put it that way. Burnley had won the championship and gotten promotion to come and be in the Premier League. And for me, I was a bit shocked at Vincent's company's approach to the game. One would say that is his identity, so it would be very difficult to move away from it. But look, even Pep Guardiola over the years have shown that you may have an identity, but you look at your opposition and you have to think pragmatically. Pep, we've seen him become very pragmatic over the years. He's grown from that overly obsessed with being dominating the opponent and all that. So I was shocked when Vincent Kompany presented the team that believed that they could go toe-to-toe with the masters of possessive football in the EPL.
Especially knowing the man the way he knows him.
Exactly. And to be honest with you, I was again shocked that once he decided to do that, it's like he didn't show any respect whatsoever to the attacking powers of who? Manchester City. This is the team that has the leading goal scorer from the
record scorer in the Premier League.
Record scorer in the Premier League. Show them a bit more respect. Be a bit consecutive. Be a bit pragmatic. Hold your line. Wait for your moment. Make yourself very difficult to get beat. But he just presented his team to get beat. So within the first 5 minutes, they were go down. Once Man City scored that early, and Burnley find themselves in the position of chasing the game, clearly
more spaces open,
and then they will go and punish them. So for me, the result wasn't shocking. Pep Guardiola did say that he was going to demand a perfect start from his boys, and what a way to start! 3 goals, 3 points, clean sheet.
Clean sheet.
As a manager, I'll take that all day.
Perfect.
But look, truth be told again, Vincent Kompany has done a superb job. If you look at the way they play, I think they will have just what it takes to stay in the Premier League, because they will beat so many teams with their style. I don't know how clinical they are going to be going forward or as an attacking threat. If you can get them to score goals, then surely they will win it, because they will create chances from the way they are playing actually.
I don't know if you think that Man City's squad is good enough to retain a title as it is, or they will require the additions that they are currently looking at to be able to get over that line.
I think they are fine. I think they are fine, but knowing Pep Guardiola, he would want more. He always wants more, and I'm looking at the fact that now Kevin De Bruyne is out of the picture for a while because he picked up an injury, and the fact that Ruben Diaz is also not available. I wouldn't be surprised they're going for another player before the transfer window is shut. But at the end of the day, as things stand, as their squad presently is constructed, I still think they are good enough to win the league, because I look at a team like Liverpool, the contenders. I look at a team like Liverpool. Their backline is very shaky, and the backup options in that centre-back position is also shaky. Their midfield is not well balanced enough because they lack that DM, and so you take them out. Those are big questions that they need to answer. You look at Chelsea. They showed some good start under Pochettino, but do I think they have it in them to be able to go the whole way and win the title? I don't think so, because it's the start of a process, and you could see it in their game earlier today. Man United, they look the closest or the strongest contenders with Arsenal, but with Arsenal, I look at Arteta. Can he do the man management things very well, which is very, very tricky. So I look at all these questions, and I look at Man City on the other hand, the addition of Josko Vardio and bringing
he came off the bench for his debut.
Exactly, and bringing in Kovacic. Yes, you've lost Kevin De Bruyne, but if your replacement is Kovacic, then you are good. And so for me, I expect them to get another player or maybe 2 players. But even if they miss out on getting another player or extra players, I think they are well in a good position to be able to win the title again. I just want to
add, yes, they are favourite, but I think if they don't find a way of sorting out the Gundogan absence, when I say Gundogan, it's not about his play. He contributed important goals to this team. A player in this Man City team will have to step up in that regard.
To fill that role, yeah.
2, Mahrez also contributed some good goals for this team.
Guaranteed creativity on the right side.
Exactly. And for me, I also believe strongly that Man City as a team will be a bit complacent. The manager is a serial winner. But as to whether the players themselves haven't done something that they've never done before.
Again, and I like what you're saying, because players like Mahrez have felt that it is okay to move on at this time.
Even Bernardo
Silva
he still believes that if an offer
for like the last
come,
2 seasons,
he will go.
Yep.
So I just hope that the Kevin De Bruyne injury situation is not that serious, because this is an injury that started from last season. It's rekindled itself again in the very first game. So if they don't try and get him to heal and heal properly, because I think Pep has been around for 7 years, isn't it? And I think Antonio Conte and Klopp are the 2 managers to have won. And in those 2 seasons, he didn't win the league. They didn't get the best out of Kevin De Bruyne.
De Bruyne was actually injured for a majority of the season when Liverpool won the campaign.
Exactly. And it is looking like it's going to be something like that. Look, they start as favorite. Nobody will take it from them. But I have a feeling that they will not win it this time.
I think motivation-wise, they are on point, because, yes, they suffered the defeat to Arsenal in the Community Shield. That will give them a little bit of a wake-up call. And there's also the motivating factor of Pep trying to go for that record, be the first manager in PL history to win the title 4 years in a row. No one has done it before. He tied the record with Alex Ferguson last season. And so I honestly believe he will be gunning for that record.
Well, I like that you mentioned that, but what I can add to that is that there's the manager's motivation. There are certain individual key players who are motivated, but I don't think that it is uniform within the entire group, and that might be a little problematic.
And then they will need their best player to stay fit
throughout
which is Kevin De Bruyne,
the season.
which I doubt.